Good morning, ladies and gentle addicts. TFA1024, the Transformers Addict here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Combiner Wars Combiner class, Superion. So here we have the aerial bots in each of their individual vehicle modes. We have Fireflight in his vehicle mode, we have Alpha Bravo, we got Silverbolt, Skydive, Air Raid, and Power Glide. To let you guys know, I actually do have Quickslinger right over there in the box with the Constructicons, but I'm not going to be doing a show-off of him until his review, which will be out later today. Also, I made a new channel trailer, which is something that I've been trying to do for quite a few months now, and I finally was able to do one just using iMovie, and it turned out pretty good. But anyway, as you saw from yesterday, I did upload the Superion review twice, because the quality for the video turned out pretty bad. 1 minute it was 240p, and then it was 360p, and I even had it, set to upload at 720, and for some reason it didn't. So I guess you could say this is a redo review. But yeah. So anyway, I guess we could just, you saw the individual reviews for everyone. So without further ado, let's transform these guys into their combined mode of Superion, and let's just show off how epic they actually are. So I'll be right back. And here is Superion in his combined form, and as you can see, he is composed of Fireflight, Alpha Bravo, Skydive, Air Raid, Power Glide, and of course, the courageous leader of the aerial bots, Silverbolt. Yes, I know, he has a fear of heights, ironically, because he's a jet, and, Transformer logic for you people. Transformers logic. But anyway, I really just gotta say that, I personally feel like this figure is better than the third-party Superion figures that they came out with in the past. I really like this guy quite a bit. He is very, very nice. He's, he's Generation 1 accurate, and I think he looks really good. He does. And then having, Power Glide as the little scope / extra power enhancer for the gun really just puts the cherry on top, because it's nice to see Power Glide finally be affiliated with the aerial bots, because really he was nothing but an airborne scout surveillance aerialist in Transformers Generation 1, and it's really nice to see that he is now accompanied with the team. And I like how there's like 6 members of the team now, because it equals everything up to Devastator, which is pretty cool. But of course, he can hold his gun. He can't hold it too well. He suffers. It's too heavy for him for some reason. Either that, or my Superion has a very weak, or my Fireflight has very weak thighs to use for his for Superion's Superion's arm. But you can get him doing some pretty dynamic poses. That looks pretty cool. I think it works. I think it works very well. And, he can hold it. The one minor nitpick I have about this is, given how you have Power Glide right on top of the gun, it makes this gun very heavy. Without it, it's very light, very, easy to hold. Watch, I'll just plug it in, and boom. He can hold it just fine. But with having Power Glide as, like, an additional firepower blaster, as well as the scope for the gun, adding that on top of the gun makes him very makes the gun very heavy, because he's just planted on top, and it makes that gun very top-heavy, and it forces the thighs to just kind of, gravity to go down. So, that's kind of unfortunate, but then again, what do you gotta do? You can leave it on, or, you don't necessarily have to. I, however, like to. And another thing I really think that would have been beneficial for this particular figure, or if this was if there was a chest panel was able to open up, or maybe had some sort of indent or something to where it could fit on this peg or something like that, just to have him a little more sturdy, and a better lock-in mechanism, just because, again, whenever you add Power Glide or even Viper on top, well, they're both the same person, As you can see, gravity just pretty much forces Power Glide to make the gun go down, because it adds more weight on top and it kind of makes everything off balance. But, you know, if you really want to, you can have him hold his gun like so. Don't you make a liar out of me. And you can turn his head and just, you know, get him in dynamic pose. Like he's gonna blast you. But really, that's pretty much it for the gun. And, you know, it's comprised of the two pieces Silverbolt came with. It gets the arm shield and it gets the giant long barrel. So that's pretty cool. So moving that aside, let's just take a look at Superion himself. And once again, I just got to say, I love this figure! My first official Superion combiner. I had Generation 1 knockoff Superion from, like, Big Lots and Rite Aid. But really, this guy is so much better. And personally, I could see these guys being like movie aerial bots. Because it has the old Generation 1 aesthetic look to it, but it has a modern take on the vehicles. And having Alpha Bravo on the team now just really puts things together, and I really like it. So there's, you know, there's that. I think he just looks really cool. Now, of course, with all Transformers figures, he has articulation, so he can rotate his head. It's on a rotational joint. It can't go 360 degrees due to the back here. I don't know if you can see it right here where my finger is. But he can look left, he can look right. His antenna can rotate, but that's more for transformation storage. And there is a way to fix it if you have like a little screwdriver kit. You can fix it to make it go straight up in the air, and it makes it look really good. His arms are on a rotational joint as well. They can go 360 degrees. They can go in and out. He has a bicep swivel, which serves as Fireflight's and Alpha Bravo's waist joints. He has a nice elbow bend that goes 90 degrees. And of course he has wrist swivels due to the fact that you just peg in the arms, which is pretty cool. Or peg in the hands, I mean. And, yeah, and it works for both, you know, both arms. It works very well. His legs, this is going to be a little challenging. His legs, come on, work with me, thank you. His legs can go forward, they can go back, on a very loud ratchet joint. They can go in and out. He has a knee bend, which you can serve as Silverbolt's arm for his robot mode. He also has a bend right here for his knees. Oh, you can see. Oh, you can't see. Okay, good. I transformed Air Raid and I think Skydive wrong, so whenever you rotate that joint, you see their faces, but it didn't catch on camera, so yay, professionalism. But now that I revealed that secret, I'm terrible. Oh, no, I'm kidding. And of course, you know, coming down to the feet is his missile toes. He has some ankle articulation as well. And once again, you can get him in some pretty dynamic poses if things want to work with you. And if they don't, well, poo. That sucks. But, yeah. I really like Superion. I love all the Combiner Wars figures. And personally, I just think that each one of the Combiners seems to work in their own unique, different way. I really feel as though Hasbro is hitting these guys out of the park. And I honestly think that this is one of the best Combiners that I have ever owned. Because I love it. I love it so much. I mean, I really, really love this Superion. I absolutely adore him. He is my treasure. He's one of my first Combiners. So it's very, you know, a joyous occasion to have one of these guys. Because first of all, and I will constantly say this, with Combiner Wars, it now gives you that second opportunity to own Combiners you never had the opportunity to own. So if you grew up in Generation 1, in the time of Generation 1, and you asked your parents, hey, can I get the Superion gift set, or if I can get the figures individually, and they told you no, and you never ended up getting them, well, boom, here's your chance. Get on the train, get on Combiner Wars. This line is amazing, and I absolutely love it to death. But yeah, sadly, no size comparisons, unless you want to just, you know, do one with a random figure that I found. Here he is with G1 Grotesque. And if you take two of them, you know, they're two grotesques tall. That's going to be my new form of measurement for Transformers. Honestly, if you never had, like I said, if you never had the chance to get Superion, or Menasor, or Defensor, or Devastator, or the new Bruticus that's coming out, you know, now's your chance. Combiner Wars is a great opportunity to pick up on some of the old nostalgic figures that you never got to own during the 1980s of the time of Generation 1. So here's your chance, and I would highly recommend that you guys pick up the Aerial Bots. These guys are absolutely amazing, and once again, I think they could really pull off a movie-style, like Michael Bay movie-style Aerial Bot look, because they all look very well. They have the nice mix of Generation 1, as well as the mix of the modern-day looks of the jets. But yeah. So really, guys, I think that's pretty much it for this video review. So this has been the video review for the Transformers Combiner Wars Combiner Class Superion. And I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. Be sure to go check out my other video reviews on Galvatronus, Ultra Prime, and Menasor, as well as the individual components to form them. And be sure to go check out Transformers Rising Warfare Part 1 of 2, and the sneak peek for Part 2 of 2 has officially been uploaded as of yesterday, so go check that out. And be sure to stay hyped for Transformers Infinite Chaos Episode 1, Part 1, Resurrection. And remember, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button if you like this video. If you want to see more of my awesome videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Facebook, TFA1024, The Transformers Addict. I will leave a link down in the description down below. And if you would like to chat with me, or if you want to let me know what you thought about my videos, then please hit me up down in the comment section down below, or post a message to me via the Facebook page. And if you have a certain video game, video review, or any video period that you would like to request on this channel to see, please be sure to hit me up down in the comment section down below. Sneak peek, slash spoiler, the next review is going to be on Quickslinger, so you're going to be seeing double Superion this week, and remember, all of next week is Devastation Week, due to the release of Transformers Devastation. And remember, my fellow addicts, until next time, to get addicted, stay addicted, and TF Addicts for life. This is TFA1024, the Transformers Addict, signing out. Peace. Oh, before I forget, I almost forgot to mention, if you guys are interested in picking up the Aerial Bots, you can always go to BigBadToyStore.com for availability, or TF Source, or wherever you choose to go, or even just go to your local retailer if Wave 1 is still in stock. But yeah. Anyway, really guys, that's actually pretty much it for now, so you know what to do, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace for real.